Hello everybody, welcome to Stories, Treasures, and Tea. So glad you're here today on this fall day. It's still autumn here. We actually had some hail the other day. I don't know what it's like where you are, but it is getting to be colder fall weather here for sure. So today on Stories, Treasures, and Tea, I'm going to talk about a nice place that I visited that is very fall-like that I want to tell you about and share with you. And I also want to talk about, of course, my tea and treasure. So also I want to talk about this TV show that I've been watching and ask you your opinion and see if you've possibly been watching it as well. So the first thing I want to talk about is the place that we visited that was a beautiful thing to do on a fall day. And in our city, we have a mum show, like chrysanthemums. And the interesting thing about this show, they have it every fall. They have a tulip show in the spring and a mum show in the fall. And you just realize how many different types of mums there are. So I was accustomed to, the kind of traditional ones I would call, that are in planters that you might buy for your front porch or whatever, or plant them in your garden. But there are so many different kinds of mums. There are mums that look like daisies. There are mums that look like a snowball. And some of them look like a spray, like when you see fireworks in the sky and they're like, psh. There are some mums that look like this. So this mum show that we went to see had a kind of medieval theme, and it was very interesting to see. The other thing we got to do at the mum show at the end, you could choose a bunch of mums and make your own bouquets. So they would give you a vase and you would put the mums that you choose into this vase and take them home. So that was really appreciated. The next thing I want to talk about is my tea. And today I chose a chai tea because I thought it was kind of appropriate for this cooler weather. And chai tea, of course, has, different parts of India have different ingredients in their chai tea. This one, which is tea almo, which you could see online, you can order online if you're in Canada. And this chai tea has cardamom, it has cloves, so it's kind of a spicy tea. I'll try it. Let me try. Oh, very good. But I think it's very important to make it sweet. And what I do is I try to do it the kind of traditional Indian way. I'm sure if you're from India, you won't think it's perfect, but I try to warm up the milk on the stove, and I do the chai tea in a teapot, get it nice and strong, and then I add the chai tea to that warmed up milk and add sweetener, whatever sweetener you want. Like I like sugar in the chai tea, or maple syrup I also like. So it's a really nice tea if you like kind of spicy tea for this time of the year. I love that. And I did go to a thrift shop this week and I got a great deal. I saw this picture, which I'm going to show you, for my wall, and it was $14.99, but I found out there was I think it was a purple sticker that day, and it was 50% off. So I got this for half price. I'm going to just show you. Hopefully I could show you in a video too. But it's beautiful lemons in a pot, like some kind of pot. But I just love this for my yellow room. So that was a deal. Even the frame alone is worth more than that. Hope you can see it. Great deal. So I want to talk about this TV show that I've been watching. Maybe you have as well, and it's a reality show. And before they had The Bachelor, I was never really interested in The Bachelor, but then now they have The Golden Bachelor. Have you been watching it? Are you at all interested? And what is your opinion on this? Because the premise is that I think there are 22 women, and they range in age from, I think, 61 up to 75 years old. And so the premise is that this handsome bachelor will interact with these women and go on dates. And then within, I think it's within 6 weeks, he will decide which one he wants to have as his partner in life. So what do you think of all this? I mean, I know it's dramatized, but I think, you know, a lot of it is genuine. The women are like, they are beautiful women, very, you know, slim and trim and lots of makeup and pretty. But, and the bachelor, seems like he's almost perfect. I think he's 72 years old. His name is Gary. So I think right now they are down to 3 women, and he has to make a choice of who will go next. And the 3 women, I think they are 60, maybe 61, 64, and 71. So that's how old these last 3 are. So we'll see what happens. I think it's here, it is on TV on Thursday night. So let's see what happens there. I also want to tell you about Lilibet, because Lilibet was sick this week. We're not sure what was wrong. It was on the weekend, so I was trying to wait till Monday. She just wasn't eating, which is unusual for her, and she was very lethargic, which is also unusual. So I thought, okay, we're going to call the vet Monday morning. Monday, she rallied. She was eating, she was playing, she was just back to her normal active self. Tuesday, it happened again. She wasn't eating, she wasn't running around. So I thought, okay, Wednesday we'll call the doctor, the vet. Today, she is great once again. So let's just hope that she stays that way. So the other thing I just want to end with is a little very short yoga. And this yoga is good because it helps our balance. And as we get older, it's really important to keep up the strength and balance. As many of you may know, we're not as steady on our feet as we used to be. I know when I try to put on a pair of socks, I have to lean up against a wall. Maybe you do too. So I just want to kind of do this little video that's a couple of moves that if you do this a couple of times a day, it will definitely help your balance. And even if you have to hold on to a table or a chair, I think that's fine too, until you get more comfortable doing the moves. Okay, get yourself comfortable, prayer, hands to prayer, reach up and let your hands flow down. Hands to prayer again. Put all your weight on your right foot. Put your foot up there, maybe even a bit higher. Look at one object and concentrate on that object. That will help you be steady. Switch, put your weight on your left leg, foot up, maybe higher if you can. Look at the object to help keep you steady. Roll your shoulders a few times. Raise your arms, and what I say is, Dear God, bring all that light and love into my open heart and stress away. So until next week, I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope you enjoy some of this fall weather, and I hope to see you next week. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And until then, bye-bye. Bye, Lily.